Hope everybody is staying cool out there. That certainly would be something to help out in that regard. It helped the lawns as well, as it has been very hot, very humid, not a ton of rainfall, so a lot of brown spots out there. Our heat wave comes to an end tomorrow, but it will be another sultry day out there. We're going to be talking about a couple shower and thunderstorm chances. Doesn't look like anything crazy, at least not widespread. There could be a stronger thunderstorm sprinkled in there, especially tomorrow night into Thursday morning. But that is going to break the humidity, break the heat, and we're looking at much comfortable air coming in for the end of the weekend, into the weekend, looking like a real fantastic summer weekend. The temperatures will still be warm, but the humidity is going to be on the way down, and that is what we like to see. Humidity, we'll be talking more about that coming up in a second, but look at the feels like values right now. Again, the temperatures have fallen finally below 90. Still in the upper 80s in a few spots, but with the added humidity, it feels like 90 to 95, especially away from the water. We've had no clouds to cool us down today, not a ton of a sea breeze, although the shore has been the place to be for sure. And we are watching a line, this nice little complex here of showers and thunderstorms, some very strong to severe. In fact, we have one of that and one that has spawned a tornado warning, say about half an hour to an hour north of Albany in this box right here, closer to Saratoga Springs. That is the core of the strong thunderstorm threat out there tonight. The Storm Prediction Center does bring it a little bit close to our area. I am thinking, though, that anything that we get is going to be dying down as we get towards the, say, 10, 11 o'clock hour as we approach midnight. Track that out for you in a second. Want to jump to tomorrow. We also then do have the level 1 out of 5 threat tomorrow as well. This for the entirety of our viewing area, excuse me. So as you can see that line of storms coming into the picture here in Futurecast, we have, again, full sunshine out there this evening. We'll see a few clouds, and really this looks like it is losing a lot of its energy as it's running into some cooler marine air here. Cooler, again, may not be the operative word because it is still very, very hot outside, but just generally the more stable air that we have in place here as we are, of course, closer proximity to the water than where those storms are originating from and where they're traveling from. So cannot rule out, Burrowville, Gloucester, Cumberland, an area like that, picking up a quick shower here as those storms, or what's left of them, arrive around, say, 9, 10 o'clock through maybe 11 o'clock. But outside of that, we're looking pretty quiet this evening as far as what I'm seeing. Now, as we head into tomorrow, another sunny day out there with clouds mixing in, and then we will start to see those shower thunderstorm risks firing up. There have been a couple of miles that maybe pick one up for South County in the morning. Don't be surprised if you see that, but most of the daylight hours I think are going to be drier than not. Shower thunderstorm risk as we head into tomorrow night through Thursday morning, but Thursday doesn't look like a terrible day. Clouds break for sun. The temperatures will be falling, as will that humidity. So the relief is in sight, folks, and it's really going to be feeling quite nice as we head into Friday and the weekend with those dew points down back into the 50s. Just a quick little tidbit here. This has been a very humid month. Have you said to, a friend or a family member something along the lines of, this is like one of the most humid Julys I remember? You'd be right. So far through the first half of the month, if the month ended today, it would finish as the most humid July on record, and has been every year since 2010. Notice all these little green bars towards the end of the graph here as we approach the 2010 through present time frame. Those are indicative of above average dew points. But again, that's just the mean. The trend itself has been indicating that we have had more of a humid last couple of decades. So maybe not as abnormal as it would seem to be. But in any case, guys, very, very humid stuff. It'll be nice to get a break from that as we head in towards the end of the week. The weekend looks good, and humidity should remain low enough as we head into next week as well.
A really interesting graphic, though, to show what's happened since 2010, that the on average has been so much higher.
Yeah, very, I mean, I was going and digging for that graph, not for that stat, just to see how humid it's been this year, and then to see all the years, preceding us, all the way back to 2010. But again, that's just based on that mean line that goes back to, I believe, 1948, so the period of record. There's actually a dashed line there that would show that the trend is getting higher here. So maybe
you
only
wouldn't get much of an argument from folks around here.
No, definitely not. That doesn't mean it's not humid every year, but maybe not as abnormally humid every year. But again, say about half of the years since 2010 have still been above average. And again, that trend shows no sign of going the other way.
Not fun.